All right, welcome fellas to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how I painted my Warhammer Ultramarines Terminator. To start things off, I first zenithal primed it black and white. First I primed the whole thing black like this, and then I primed it on the sides and from the top white. It's to convey shadow. And then I pretty much painted the whole thing Beowulf Blue Speed Paint 2.0. For the helmet, I only painted the eyes red with some regular base paint, corn red. For the Aquila and the gold piece right here, I used Speed Paint 2.0 Hoplite Gold. For the gun, I used Contrast Paint Black Templar. And for the bullets, I used Speed Paint 2.0 along with Polished Silver for the sights and the nozzle. I also used Contrast Paint Black Templars for the vents and the undersuit. And there's a little tiny leather piece that attaches the gold piece to it. I used Speed Paint 2.0 Hardened Leather. Don't need too much because there's no other leather pieces on this suit save for that. And for the purity seals, I used Speed Paint 2.0 Slaughter Red along with Contrast Paint Skeleton Horde over there for the purity seals right here and on the side right here. For the sights, or whatever you want to call it right here, I painted the insides broadsword silver along with the base paint corn red on the rectangles right there. I found it a lot easier than using speed paints because you might accidentally paint over it. And for the insignias on the pauldron and the knee pad, I used Speed Paint 2.0 Ashen Stone. I also used Ashen Stone on the stone that he's stepping on, and also broadsword silver on the vent right here and that little piece of red bar that's coming out right there. And after all that was over, I used a healthy serving of shade dawn oil on the entire thing. That way it can give a lot of shading to the Terminator helmet, which helps out a lot for it. I forgot to mention that I also used broadsword silver for the mouthpiece right there. And you know, anything else like any blemishes and stuff would kind of get a little darkened out. Obviously you could still see it from this close up, but from far away it's not too bad. Overall, I have only like one nitpick for this paint job that I did, and it's the just the pulling from the for the blue only on this Terminator suit. This is my second or third attempt to try to find the right paint for it, but overall I think it comes down to using speed paints on smooth long surfaces like a Space Marine isn't too good to use. I have been recommended to use some primers to paint the whole thing a primary color first and then paint around that, but that doesn't necessarily help if you use a lot of contrast and speed paints like I do. Well, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all later.